Beans. This is our third trip to the store. So first I have to figure out what it actually is in the can. And then second, I have to figure out what the price is and try to do it in my head and not act stupid. 15. Drop the 5 divided by half. It's under $1. Allowed to buy. This is the joys of the cruising lifestyle. Get groceries, pack it in bags, and hightail it back to the boat. It's hot. Well, let's go. I'm live. Fixing dinner. A lot of people ask us what we eat on the boat, how we cook on the boat, and this is how we do it. It's just like at home with maybe a little bit of rocking and rolling. But we're in Cabo San Lucas, and anybody that has been here knows how busy the bay is, and it's crazy and rolly. But everybody has just gone in. The sun is just set. We have a few more rolls and a loud radio, but I decided to cook dinner really fast, so never gets done at the same time. We have mahi, which is ready, sauteed in butter and Brazilian steakhouse seasoning. Super excited, fresh caught. We have quinoa, well, chicken broth ready for the quinoa that I'm gonna get going here. And I also have, somebody might not like this, but I have a little bit of my instant rice left over that's not enough for a meal, so we're throwing that in there too. You have to close everything in case this stinking boat goes by and knocks everything over. Everything's shut quickly. Microwave some beans because kind of helps get everything done at the same time. And find a vegetable and hold on to everything. And then we eat while we hold on to everything again. So anyway, oh, I wish you could smell this mahi. It smells so good. It smells like seasonings, but I'm so excited. Are you ready to eat? I am. After days of rolling in the anchorage nonstop, taking trip after treacherous trip into the dinghy dock to provision, dodging all manner of watercraft and rogue waves, Toy Box Express gave us one more goodbye and we watched the fireworks one last time. Then we say goodbye to Cabo San Lucas and move on to the quieter side of cruising. Good morning. Good morning. Leaving Cabo San Lucas and headed to Los Frailes. Might have said that wrong, but there's a lot of things I say wrong. Trying. No wind, so we're motoring, but we've had enough of Cabo San Lucas and we're ready for a quiet bay, and that's where we're headed. We have some boat buddies up ahead of us. They don't know they're our buddies, but you know, we make friends easy. Anyway, we met him last night. We're all going to the same bay, so it's kind of nice to have some company or a little mast up there in the distance that makes you not feel quite so alone. Although, I've quite enjoyed the alone part most of the time. Anyway, here's to a little wind and safe passage. As we set out from Cabo San Lucas, we watched the landscape slowly calm. Less and less madness, and it wasn't long before we were back in the rhythm of the ocean. To our delight, the whales began putting on a magnificent show, breaching and dancing. We spent hours watching them as we got close enough. At one point, we had to stop and wait for them to pass. A perk to having boat buddies is that over the radio you can get to share in the moment the awe of seeing these creatures. That single moment will be one of our highlights of this trip we will never forget. I scored the mother lode of friends. Do you see this? Our new boat friends went into town and found some produce and brought it to us. I have the best friends. I've not had a bell pepper, since Ensenada maybe. I just want to smell it. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go cook. One of your favorite pastimes?
Top 10 for sure, pastime. This is the first time on our trip we've had a bonfire on the beach. We're in Los Frailes in the Baja. 3 other boats said they're gonna come join us here in a little bit. We're gonna have some fire, some drinks, some music, watch the sun go down. It's one of my favorite things in the world to do right here. This is my little happy place.
So we're on a 50-mile trip this morning, going from Los Frailes to Bahia de los Muertes. Yes. We left about 5:30 this morning in the dark with just a sliver of moon and absolutely no wind. Notoriously, it picks up in the afternoon though, so we're motoring until we find wind. Gave us a chance to try out our staysail. Super excited. It's Hank on. We didn't know if it would fit with our dinghy up front, but we just got it in the air. It looks like it's working just fine. So it's kind of exciting to try out something new.
Not sure if the staysail's giving us any more speed or not, but it looks cool. And that's half the battle, right? It's looking good. Just arrived at the Bay of the Dead, Bahia de los Muertes. It's so dramatic, Bay of the Dead. Let's see if we can get this thing anchored.
This looks pretty straightforward. Watching my depth finder. 2 of our buddy boats are over here. We're going to try to get close to them. But first, I have to find a spot that fits the depth. No rocks. Good holding. Well, that was pretty easy. of the time it is. All of our bays have been pretty easy. The reefs tend to be right on the edge. They say there's a lot of unmarked rocks, which there are, but most everything's sand. We have a draft of 4 feet, just over 4 feet. So we can get pretty close without any problem. Our biggest problem is communication from here to there. He can't hear anything and I don't talk loud, so can witness a marital meltdown some days. I have a 25 kilogram rock nut anchor, much bigger than we need for our boat. We haven't had any problems with it setting and also keeping us set. It's been pretty awesome. We've been anchored in at least 50 knot winds, which isn't, I mean, that's not hurricane or anything, but it's a good push, good pull, and it hasn't moved.
And I always forget to take the phone up there, which has our anchor alarm on it, so I have to do it after the fact, because I can't ever seem to remember.
So you better hurry. So you turn this diesel off.
Going.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Andale. Rapido, rapido. Keys off. So we had this thing happen where we kept leaving the key on, and it really messed up our fuel mileage average. We couldn't figure out what was going on, why we always ended up having more fuel than what we thought we had or what our numbers said. So now, again, with the communication, every time the person turning off the key says key is off, the person waiting asks if it's off, and then we continue asking for the next couple hours, making sure that we've turned it off. It's quite a lot of fun, but we haven't forgotten since, so that's the most important part.
Anyways, we got about 25-30 minutes, I think, of cleaning up our mess, tightening the lines, stuffing the staysail. Then we're gonna check out this town. Got the boat a little bit cleaned up, and we were greeted with this amazing sunset. Check this thing out.
Fraile's renewed in us the peace we find out here away from the city. It made us want more. Off to Muertos to see the largest number of boxfish we've ever seen. We found white sand beaches to stroll and decent snorkeling. Bonded more with our new friends, we compared itineraries and planned to meet up somewhere in La Paz later. Muertos really was the Bay of Dreams. With the crystal clear waters, excellent snorkeling, endless white sand beaches, the view quickly encouraged daydreaming. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.